Yo, what's good, teens? Welcome to Bible Glow Up, where we make Bible stories pop for you. Today, we're diving into Genesis 20. It's all about fear, lies, and God coming through even when you fumble. Plus, we got a wild story about a teen named Tom that's gonna hit way too real. Ready to get this fire started? Picture this. Abraham, a total OG in the Bible, is road tripping with his wife, Sarah, to a new spot called Gerar. It's like switching schools or moving to a new city. New faces, new vibes, and a whole lot of what's gonna happen. This chapter's about how fear can make you slip up, but God's still got the wheel. Let's break it down. So Abraham rolls into Gerar and gets shook. He's worried the locals might come for him because of Sarah, so he pulls a fast one and says, "She's my sister, not my wife." Big oof. But here's the tea. Abraham later says Sarah's actually his half-sister too. Genesis 20:12. Back in those ancient days, like 2000 BCE, marrying close relatives, even half-siblings, was a thing in places like Mesopotamia or Egypt. Think pharaohs like Tutankhamun keeping it in the family to lock in wealth or status. Wild, right? But later, God's law in Leviticus 18:9 shut that down for the Israelites, setting new vibes for what's right. God slides in like a superhero. He hits up Abimelech, Gerar's king, in a dream and drops, "Sarah's married, don't mess with her." Abimelech's like, "Wait, I didn't know." God keeps Sarah safe and tells Abimelech to hand her back to Abraham. Abimelech pulls up on Abraham like, "Bruh, why'd you lie? You almost tanked us all." Abraham cops to being scared, thinking Gerar was shady. He tries to finesse it by saying, Sarah's his half-sister and wife. A slick half-truth. Abimelech doesn't just send Sarah back. He hooks Abraham up with sheep, cattle, servants, and lets them kick it in Gerar. He even clears Sarah's name so no one's spreading rumors. God flips this chaos into a W. Here's the clutch moment. Abraham prays for Abimelech's fam, who got hit hard because of this drama. God hears him and heals them. Prayers got power. Time to make this real with Tom, a 16-year-old junior just trying to fit in. Feel me? Tom's at a new school where everyone's flexing driver's licenses and dope rides. His fam can't afford insurance, and Tom's too proud to stack paper at a job, so he straight up lies about having a license to vibe with his boy Jaden, a 15-year-old freshman who's too young to drive. One Friday night, Jaden's mom, buying Tom's story, slides him $40 and the keys to her sleek SUV to grab pizza for a squad hangout. Jaden's too young to drive, so Tom's the guy. But Tom's low-key panicking. He's never driven. Too embarrassed to spill the truth, he hops in, Jaden blasting the aux in the passenger seat. On the way to the pizza spot, Tom's stressing hard and boom, he smashes into a delivery van at a busy intersection. The driver's heated, asking for Tom's license and insurance. Spoiler, Tom's got nada, just a lie that's crashing harder than the car. People whip out phones, filming, and cops roll up, lights flashing. Tom's parents get called, and they're shook to hear he lied. It gets messy. The crash hits local news, and by Monday, it's all over school. Kids are dropping Tom's fake license fail TikToks, and his rep is toast. Jaden's mom's SUV is wrecked, and Tom's in deep. Unlike Abraham, where God swooped in to save the day, Tom's gotta face the heat. He's grounded forever, can't touch a car, and has to sling coffee at a cafe to pay for the damage. But here's the glow-up. Like Abraham, Tom finds a way back. He owns up to Jaden and his mom, keeps it real, and prays for the strength to face the drama. Slowly, his hustle and honesty start rebuilding trust. Abraham's lie was about fear of not being safe, and God bailed him out. Tom's lie was about fitting in, but he had to eat the consequences. Sometimes God saves you like Abraham. Other times, he lets you learn like Tom. Either way, keeping it real and leaning on faith can get you back on track. Let's wrap this with some straight-up heat. Fear versus faith. Abraham and Tom lied because they were shook. Trust God to keep your vibes strong. Consequences. Lies can crash your whole scene, like Tom's wreck. Sometimes God lets you feel the burn to grow. God's grace. Even when you fumble, God can flip it, like Abraham's save or Tom's comeback. Honesty's the move. Owning your mess is tough, but builds trust and sets you up for a glow-up. Yo, what's your story? Ever lied to fit in? How do you lean on God when you're stressed? Drop it in the comments. We're all about that real talk. Before you bounce, here's some stuff to chew on. Ever lied to vibe with the crowd like Tom or Abraham? What went down? Why do you think God sometimes bails us out, but other times lets us face the heat? How can trusting God keep you real, even when it's scary? What's one way to rebuild trust after you mess up? Smash that like button if this hit different and subscribe for more Bible glow up. Share this with your squad and let's keep the convo poppin' in the comments. Peace out.